Hello and welcome to a new episode of my Hallelujah Praise playlist. It is Friday the 24th. In this latest episode, I'm just going to be working on the character profile of Chandra, the middle daughter of the Johnson family, as well as another setting description for the rehab center she goes to in book 2 of the series, and then take more chapter summary notes off of book 1. But that's pretty much what this latest episode will consist of. I'm just going to work on finishing the rest of Chandra's character profile, and then I will do another update. Alright, so Chandra's character profile is done. All I had to do was fill in her personality and motivations. That's pretty much all I had left to fill in for today. Everything else I filled in the other day. But her profile is finished. And as you can see, I just swapped in another image of her here. And I edited the other one. But it pretty much just represents how she was healthier and all and happier after she went through her rehab, compared to the other picture here before she went into rehab. So that's pretty much what that represents. But her profile is finished. Alright, so this here is the Waterborne County Drug Rehab Center that Chandra goes to in book 2 of the series. I pulled in a new exterior image, which is right here. It looks much better than the other one that I got from the Being Creator, which is up here. As you can see, the text just was kind of squiggly and not very readable too well, so I decided to do this one over for the exterior of this setting, and this is what I got at the bottom. I really like how it turned out based on my description, and I just decided to add in this slogan on the side, where hope is restored, for those that come in here for treatment and to better their lives. So I just thought that was a nice slogan to put on the side of the building. I pretty much just copied and pasted the same layout from the Pig Out Diner down here, so I'm just going to work on filling all that information in at the bottom and the sensory details, and then I will do another update. Alright, so I went through my chapter summary notes for chapters 26 through 30. I just finished going through the 30th chapter here. So that's all the chapters that I'll be summarizing for this episode. Now I'm just going to go back to sleep, and Lord willing later do another update. Alright, so I finished my setting description for the Waterborne County Drug Rehab Center. As I showed before, this is the exterior of the facility. And I just filled in the exterior and interior information. I wasn't going to do a floor plan map, but I just decided to anyway. So that's what this is here. As you can see, there's a cafeteria, a waiting room, a lobby, and the first floor has private rooms, and then the second floor has where one can have a roommate, and then I have 2 group counseling rooms and 3 private counseling offices. And they just added that bathroom there at the end. But this is the floor plan for the Waterborne County Drug Rehab Center. And then there's a swimming pool as well. Under here, I just have the waiting room. So that's this here. And I just have posters of different writer quotes and stuff on the wall, and hotlines, and an area for pamphlets and magazines, of course, which is usually in waiting rooms, and a child area where kids can just entertain themselves while they wait or whatever. But this is the waiting room. And then I have here a double guest room, which is the room where Chandra shares a room with an elderly lady named Mrs. Wilma. So this is their room here. On one side is where a balcony is, where they can go out to the balcony, and then the other side is the bathroom area. And then I just have a cafeteria here as well, where the guests can get lunch or whatever. So that's this here. And underneath that, I just have one of the private counseling rooms, which is Dr. Lynn's counseling room. This is the therapist that Chandra actually has sessions with. So this is his office here. His desk and some chairs here, and a sofa and another chair and bookshelf and stuff. But that's all of the main setting areas for the rehab center. But this setting is completely done. Alright, that concludes this latest episode. Laura will, in the next episode, I will be working on Denise's character profile, as well as some more settings, but that's it for this video.